morning, good people, and welcome back to DBS This Morning, the show where we always wake you up in the know and, of course, with the good vibes. So, right now, I know everybody's looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to some as much as I am? Plenty of us are, but of course, we have a very dear friend from Events Company St. Lucia, Layla, to give us the what's new and happening for St. Lucia Carnival 2019. Good morning, St. Lucia. Wake up, wake up. It is time to be in the know once again. And of course, we have Layla here with us. So, Carnival is in full swing, full effect. Layla, how are you feeling?
I'm good. Good morning, everybody. Hi, St. Lucia. I'm good, Sheila. I'm good. We're no longer in the planning stages for St. Lucia Carnival. We're in full execution mode. So there's a lot of stuff happening that I want to talk about today and let the viewers in on. So it's just right now it's just about having fun with St. Lucia Carnival.
That's right. And there's so much buzz, on the streets outside of St. Lucia. So everybody is looking at our carnival. And I know just recently there's been so many new developments. So where do we start with this?
Well, let's start from today.
Okay.
Just over the weekend, we had the auditions for the Groovy and Power Soca Monarch, and coming out of that, you had 19 chosen for the Groovy category and 19 chosen for the Power category. And so this Sunday, June the 23rd, we're going to be hosting on the grounds of the National Cultural Center the preliminaries of the Groovy and Power Soca Monarch competition. And from there, the final 9 or so are chosen to go on to the final competition, which is on July the 6th. This week is also one of the, I won't say more pleasant weeks in terms of the activity that's happening, but with the National Carnival Queen pageant.
Oh boy, yes.
Every year we have the motorcade. And the motorcade is primarily to give the young ladies more visibility, to give their sponsors visibility, to give St. Lucians something to cheer and laugh
and that
about. Yeah,
excitement.
because we've always found that this is one of the activities that is so greatly supported. It's like a feel good activity.
It's true.
Yeah, so on Saturday this week, June the 22nd, the motorcade is happening. So you have all of the young ladies in the various convertibles. Each convertible is designed or is decorated in the colors of the sponsor.
sponsors,
Yeah, so it's really going to be something to just look forward to enjoy watching the young ladies passing. The motorcade leaves the National Cultural Center at 10 a.m., goes down into the city of Castries. Normally they would like stop in the William Peter Boulevard, meet people, laugh and so forth, and then go up the Castries Grocery Highway, and we're stopping at the Baywalk Mall right in front of Flow. Now, Flow is the platinum sponsor for most of the national events that we do, not just St. Lucia Carnival, but they will platinum for St. Lucia Jazz, they will be for Roots and Soul, and for the Creole Heritage Month. The public may be aware that for the last 2 weeks, to sort of bring awareness to St. Lucia Carnival or to pump it up even more, we've had little pop-up parades. Week before we had it at the Baywalk Mall. Last week we were at the Rodney Bay Mall, the JQ Mall. And then so on Saturday, the culmination of the motorcade is the start of the pop-up parade. Yes, so we normally have all things carnival costumes. We have the steel pan. Last week we had the Babono Steel Orchestra. This week we have another one. So it's just various facets of St. Lucia Carnival that we feature in short bursts so that patrons and the public in general can get into the groove for St. Lucia Carnival.
I feel like it's little teasers.
Yes,
leaving
it
you
is,
wanting more all
it
the
is,
time.
it is. And those little teasers are part of the national events that we at Events St. Lucia are responsible for. Because the final week into St. Lucia Carnival will be the finals, the Soca Monarch. And this year we've changed the dates. Normally it used to be on the Sunday before St. Lucia,
Right.
the Parade of the Bands, but it is the week before.
Okay.
That's July the 6th. That weekend actually is a bumper weekend for us because on Friday, July the 5th, we have the National Carnival Queen pageant. And I want to tell St. Lucians that the tickets are already on sale. You can get your tickets from Steve's Barbershop or at any of the sale outlets island-wide. This year, the tickets for general admission are $120. And for the first time, we're doing a VIP, which is $200. The following day, immediately, no rest for the weary or for the wicked, whichever one you want to,
Yes,
you
it's
want to
pump
think.
and pace
Yeah.
and that's what.
So July the 6th, you have the Soca Monarch. Groovy and Power Soca Monarch happening at the SAB at VG. And on the Sunday is the turn of the kiddies. We have Junior Carnival. This year also is a slight change to the route. Whereas before we would have had the kiddies doing the circuit of Castries and then coming on to William Peter Boulevard for them to be judged. This year what we're doing is they're starting off from Derek Walcott Square, then they go down Labrie Street, make a right onto Jeremy Street, make a left onto John Compton Highway, that's by the Vendors Arcade, and then they go up to the SAB. Event St. Lucia is just a conduit for production. St. Lucia Carnival is conceptualized by a Cultural Development Foundation, and of course, Cultural Development Foundation works in tandem with a few of the other stakeholders, and these would be the Calypso Management Committee, the Carnival Bands Association, the Steel Pan Association, and it's really, really helpful when you have such strong associations who we can depend on to assist us in bringing a quality product of an extremely high standard. It's fantastic. It's really, and we really, really at Event St. Lucia, when St. Lucia Carnival comes around, it's just a different vibe, a different buzz in the air compared to the other festivals. It's completely different. It's ours, and it's completely different for us.
And that's what it is. St. Lucia Carnival, we're bringing the energy. It's 2019. Things are a little bit different, but for the better. So, don't miss out on the activities. All right. Well, it sounds like Carnival is well on its way. So, who are you jumping at? Where are you going to be? What events, people, we need to start making and planning our calendar, because it's not going to wait for us. So,
That's
Layla,
right.
thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
And guys, we will see you on the road.
We will.
So welcome back, family. Now, as the anticipation, the excitement, and the momentum is building up for St. Lucia Carnival 2019, we are going to bring you the highlights of the Junior Calypso competition for the secondary schools. And trust me, there were some powerful messages, but hey, if you don't believe me, check this out.
Sumon Plazy, Public Relations Officer, St. Lucia Events St. Lucia. Today we are here, second day, June 7th, at the National Cultural Center with the secondary school students. Yesterday was a fantastic showing with the primary schools, and today we're here again with the secondary schools. We've seen another packed house, and we at Events are grateful and thankful that the kids have turned out, and the lyrics of the tunes that are being presented this morning have been fantastic. Lyrically, they have been really good, and it's going to be a really, really tough competition. So let's see who's going to be the queen or king. Oh, there's a bright future for them. When you have persons like Jason Joseph, who has been their backbone in producing the music with the kids. Some of them, as we've heard before, they've written their own lyrics, but they have good support in persons like, as I mentioned, Jason, who have been assisting them in their presentation.
Well, my name is Simonia Jackson, and my stage name is Lady Mona. Well, The song is about manners. Well, I didn't write the song, my teacher wrote it. So we heard the incident about the bus driver and the young lady. So we say, let's write about manners and the way the bus drivers communicate to our students, our people in St. Lucia. And then we're talking about the parents, how they act with their children. No? Well, so many years they said students have, it's coming from the people at home, how the parents teach them manners. So I wrote this song about to tell them teach their children manners.
My song is Don't Judge Me by What You See, and I wrote it because of some personal problems, and Mr. Joseph, he arranged my song, and also I got some help from Michael Joseph. I felt very confident because it's not my first time. Yes. It's very important because it was written to encourage the young girls to speak out and express their feelings on certain situations.